Hello, come back again, and here's the chocolates that we made earlier. Nice and hard now, they've set, and as you can see they're nice and shiny and properly tempered. Just going to pop these out the moulds, and you can see how easily they come out. And there's the detail and all the nice pretty colour that we've done in the two-tone effect. The little ones should be pretty too. Like that. You just pop out just like that. Dead easy. Aren't they cute? Now, to make some simple packaging like this for Christmas tree decorations is actually very, very easy. I bought some small cellophane bags on eBay which have a self-seal top, and these were actually meant for jewellery making. But they're ideal for these small diameter chocolates like our 4+1 and 6+1 collection, because those are all a maximum of 50mm in any direction in the small ones. And to do that, simply put one of those and pop it in the bag. And then seal your tab top. Just pull that off and stick it down. And to do the pretty little card bit at the top, it's really nothing more than some nice patterned heavyweight paper. This is some Paper Mania paper that came in a nice festive Christmas colour pack. There's lots of different sheets in there. There's all sorts of nice papers for crafting and card making out there. There's plenty on eBay or different shops such as the range. The range stock quite a good selection. Basically, you just take a piece of your card, and all we're going to do is cut it and fold it over at the top. So if I take one of these little bags and measure how wide I want my card to be, I can see that it's near the side of this pudding here. So if I just take this piece of card and cut up here in a straight line, and then cut this across. I'll just trim that to straighten it up. And then we just fold it in half. And then take a hole punch and put a hole in the middle, like so. I'll just put those across here for now. I've got some glue. You can use any sort of craft glue. Yoo-hoo's what I've got to hand. I quite like it because it's quite fast drying, so you don't have to wait too long. And I just put a little rim that around the edge and put the lid back on. And then make sure that your puddings are facing the right direction. I'll put this there just below the actual hole because we're going to put our ribbon through there, and press. And there's no more to them than that, with a piece of curling ribbon or equivalent at the top. Now I've got some long glitter strips here which are quite nice, and I'll pick one of these out. There's a nice sparkly green one. This is just a kind of thick paper type fabric that's got glitter on it. But they're quite nice for this sort of thing. And again, these just came from the range. That's a pack of 100. I've had them since last year, so I've no idea what they cost. But we just basically put that through there. And up to the top. And tying a knot. It really is that easy. These are just ready now to hang on your Christmas tree. There you go. Now the other thing that quite often I like doing is I do like to make my own packaging, and there's a tool that I have which is called a Crafter's Companion. I'm just getting it over here for me, I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, here's my Crafter's Companion board. And what this is, if you can see, is it's like a plastic board, and there's lines and measurements on both sides. One side is sized to make the top of the box, the other side is sized to make the bottom of the box. That means that when you put the two pieces together, they're going to fit nice and neat and sleeve each other. You can make a box with this to any size and shape and depth that you like. We only want a small one just now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this piece of card, which is a nice piece of Kanban card, and it's double-sided. I buy these on eBay, and most of them are about £1 to £1.50 for anything between about 6 to 8 sheets of card. It's a nice heavy duty card. Now I've just folded that in half because I don't want a very big box here. And then I'm going to cut it into 2 equal pieces, so I've got 2 pieces of A5 card. There we are, like that. Now, one of those, I'll just even this one up a bit because it's slightly off. There we go. Right, one of those is going to become our base and the other one is going to become the top. Now, oops, I'm going to get self-tab off that other bag. Right, now this side of the Crafter's Companion, if you can see, is the lid side. So this is the actual top of our box we're going to make first. And what we need to do is decide on what size box we want. Now, I think for what I'm going to make just now, I would like a small square box. So if I take my other piece of card, I can then see how much to cut off here. So the scissors would be handy to make it square. And using my tool, I'm just going to find the nearest line and score it. Okay, so that gives me a square piece of card. I want to make sure our other piece is the same size, because I want a square box. There we are. Get rid of that. Okay. So, 2 nice identical sized pieces of square card. You must make sure they're both the same size. If they're not both the same size, this really doesn't work. Anyway, this piece is my lid to this side and this side is my base. So if we're going to do the base first, you need to decide how deep your box is going to be and also how well, basically how big you want the bottom to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a box to put some little chocolate buttons in. So we'll do a box that is 5 centimetres deep. 5 centimetres? 5 centimetres deep. So I pick my 5 centimetre line. That's 4.5, sorry, I can't see from here. Right, that's 4.5 centimetres deep. So I'm going to score that at 4.5 centimetres. Then I'm going to turn it round and I'm just going to score it again at 4.5 centimetres. And you're going to score it the same right the way around your box. Slip in. Okay. Now, I'm going to fold the edges over where we've creased them. And then what we do, is we need to take a corner out so that we can join these together. And take an edge out the corner so that we've got a flap. And we want to do that on all four corners too. And the same on the other side. Just like that. So next bit is just to put a bit of glue on these 4 bits here and then fold them over. It can help to have some paper clips just until the glue goes off, just to hold it together. And I've got some paper clips here. Okay, Excuse me, reaching in front of the camera. You get the idea. That's 2 sides. Usually it's quite good because you've got a minute or 2 to tack it together, and it doesn't stay all wet or make your cardboard go all soppy. And you get a bit of flexibility in it. There we are, that's going to be the base of our box. So now we're going to do the exact same and make the top. So to do that, I'm just going to turn the board round, and we need to use the exact same measurements as we did before, because the base and the top are sized slightly differently so that they fit together. Because that's done now too. We've got some chocolate buttons that we made earlier with the excess of the coloured chocolate. So I'm just going to pop these out. You can see how easy they come out the mould. I mean, what is cuter than real buttons that look like buttons? And these are beautiful Belgian white chocolate. Aren't they sweet? I should have washed my hands before handling these after handling glue. I do realise that, but this is just for purpose of tutorial. So it shows you what you can make and how quick it is to do and how pretty you can make something and how cheaply. We've got quite a good stash of buttons here, haven't we? Right. Everyone is perfect. Right, so we've got our little box. I'm just going to pop these assorted buttons into our box. You could use a little cellophane bag, but I just wanted to make a box to show you how easy it is to knock these things up and how you can customise your packaging. I would usually probably put these inside a little cellophane bag inside the box, but that's perfect size for all those little buttons. And this should be our lid, and the lid should now be dry. And everything going to plan. These two will pop neatly together, just like so. All we need now is a piece of ribbon to dress it up. We'll see about that much. This is just an offcut. It actually says Bendix on it, but this is just an offcut that came from the local haberdashery shop. They've usually got a bin by the door full of odds and sods, which is really nice because you can pick all sorts of different bits up for peanuts. I probably got about 3 or 4 metres of this stuff for 20p. Just a little ball in here. And sort this ribbon out. And cut the corners off. And there we have it.